It's 94.5 KOOL FM, Charlie Weto, and I'm always pleased to have people come by and visit, especially people from Seaworld. Oh my goodness, Seaworld San Diego, correct?
Yes, Seaworld San Diego.
I have an animal ambassador with me today. Her name is Jen, and you've brought some friends with you.
I have brought some friends. We drove from Phoenix 2 nights ago, and we had a 5-hour trip. It was great. We brought our animals, so we're telling everyone from Phoenix, come on down to San Diego for summer nights.
Absolutely.
And meet animals like Tess.
Oh, Tess is a sloth.
Is a sloth. Very good.
Ah, see?
You did your research right. Now, what type of sloth is this?
I do not know.
Okay, well, let me help you out with that. How many
clingy
toes?
sloth.
A clingy, yes. How many toes do you see in the front right there?
I see 2.
There you go. You just named both the
It's a
species.
two-toed sloth.
Yes,
Oh,
that is
perfect.
correct. So there's a 2-toed and a 3-toed. We happen to have the 2 toes.
And Tess just hangs out like this all day.
A lot, yeah. She is one of our really special animal ambassadors because she kind of moves really slow. So believe it or not, when people come to Animal Connections at Seaworld and they're looking for her in her exhibit,
Right.
they're thinking, where is she? I can't find her. Slow down, just kind of look.
Right.
There she is, up in her perch, like she would be in the rainforest in Central America,
Sure.
just kind of hanging out, not moving around a lot.
And this is pretty much what they do on
This
a daily
is-
basis.
yes,
And
it
eat,
is. And eat.
feed me and leave me alone.
Pretty much. And they have, because they have the slowest metabolism, one of the favorite things about these guys is when they eat. So let's see if she wants to eat something, which is all different types of fruits and veggies that we feed, but mostly plants in her natural environment. So what she's eating right now, it's going to take about 30 days for it to process through her body before she will go to the bathroom.
Less to
Yes.
clean up.
Less
I
to
love
clean
that.
up, yes.
I should have a
And-
sloth at home.
And she only goes to the bathroom every 7 to 10 days.
Wow.
Yeah, so
My
very,
bulldog
very
every
slow.
7 to 10 minutes.
All right, so that is a little bit of Tess here, but we also have another animal behind you.
Oh no.
Oh, yes.
Ooh, okay. I've heard about the legless lizard.
Yes.
And I asked my daughters, me and Sophia, I said, what's a legless lizard? And they said, well, it's a snake. And I'm like, no. So we looked it up, and it actually is something that's evolved to lose its legs, correct?
That is correct. So if you were to actually take an x-ray of Shakira,
Okay.
you know why we named her Shakira?
Because she can move.
She has hips.
She has the hips,
Yeah, thank you.
She has no hips.
She has, well, y'all,
And her
hips
hips
don't-
don't
yes,
lie.
her hips don't lie, exactly. She has no legs, but if you actually took an x-ray, you would see the pelvic
Okay.
bone that she would have. So just imagine looking at her right here, this line segment. Oh, please touch, yeah.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, right there is the end of her body. You see how that line goes?
Yes.
And so the rest of this is her tail. They're also called the glass-tail lizard because one of the things that happens with lizards, right, if something's coming after them, what do they normally do, a lot of species?
Right, they'll lose it.
They'll lose their tails, right? So that's what happens with these, but the difference with this particular species is that not only does it can break off, it can break off into a couple of pieces. So
Wow.
it's almost like it shatters, so it looks like there's
Okay.
lots of pieces.
So there's lots of lizards.
Right,
or-
so they can kind of slowly get away while
Sure.
the predator is going after
That's
that.
very cool.
But unfortunately, with these guys, if they lose their tail, they're not going to grow it back.
Not coming
so
back.
we definitely don't want that to happen.
No.
And this guy is a European legless lizard, and so there's actually North American legless lizards as well. So people can find all different types of animals in their own backyard. And
I
that's-
didn't know that.
Yeah, that's one of the nice things about Seaworld is that we want, it's not just about the marine animals, it's about all animals of the world and teaching kids, go out and investigate in your own backyard,
Sure.
see what's out there.
And this is
you
all
know?
a part of Summer Nights at SeaWorld.
Summer nights, we are, oh yes, we have so many wonderful things going on for summer nights, not to mention just all the shows that we have.
Right.
But we have different types of exhibits and animals that you can really get up close with and touch and
Right.
feel and see what's going on.
Very interactive.
Very
The
interactive.
kids love that.
Yeah,
I always like to touch the stingrays and stuff. That's pretty cool
Yes.
at the park. But this is great.
yeah. So this is Ruby, and she is an eastern screech owl.
Mm-hmm.
Now, one of the things at SeaWorld, we are proud of the fact for over the 50 years we have been rescuing, rehabilitating, and returning animals to the wild.
Yes, yes.
Now, Ruby here is a special case in that she is not a bird that it was capable of being returned. We worked with a facility that we work with the SeaWorld Busch Gardens Conservation Fund in Florida, and they do a lot of rescues with bald eagles,
Right.
all different types of large raptors.
Sure.
This particular eagle was found when someone was cutting and trimming their trees in their backyard in Florida. And it was a fledgling, and she fell to the nest, and she had an injury that the veterinaries decided that she
Right.
could not be returned.
An orphan.
An orphan,
Oh.
yes. So she became an animal ambassador, and working with that facility, they said this would be a really good animal ambassador for SeaWorld. And we
Sure.
said we would love to take her and give her a forever home.
Right.
But part of that too is the rescue part. We do also a lot of rescuing.
Right, absolutely.
And right now in California, we have currently going through a situation of over 650 sea lions so far that we have rescued since January, and this is only April.
Right.
And to give you an idea, if you think of an entire year of our normal rescue, maybe 150 animals.
Wow.
And that's an entire year.
And that's just, and the sea lions right there are Seal Beach too. There's so many of them, and wow.
And the reasons for it is we're not 100% sure, but mostly the animals that are coming in are juveniles.
Right.
They're about 9 months old or younger. They're basically not old enough or strong enough to be able to get out and get the prey that they need, because the prey is so far out to sea. So they're just coming up. They need food. They're not strong enough. So
little orphans.
Yes,
bringing them in.
We're bringing them in, and all hands on. And it's part of our job. We've been doing this for over 50 years.
Sure.
So a lot of people don't realize that we have that, and that's one of the most rewarding parts of our job.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, I used to live in San Diego, so I've seen the work and I've watched it, and I've been to the park so many times, and it's wonderful what you guys do. So this is great.
All right, so do you know what this is? Did you do your research on this one?
This would be a hedgehog.
Yes. You were absolutely. What gave it away?
It's not quite as big as a porcupine. But,
right. Well, a lot
still
of people,
has quills though, right?
Quills, exactly. That's a lot of times what most people think is that they are related to or a subspecies of a porcupine, but they're not related at all.
Is it softer quills?
You can actually tell me. What do you think?
Oh yeah, still spiny.
Right, and right now, because she's relaxed, she's one of our animal ambassadors. We work with her all the time.
I'm glad she's relaxed.
That if she gets threatened in any way, basically what they do is underneath here is where all the soft, her belly is really, really soft.
Right.
So what she does to protect herself is she tightens up her muscles on her stomach and becomes a tight ball. And then these really soft quills right here become really hard, and I mean you wouldn't be able to pick her up because it
Thus Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. All right, this is the real life thing.
Yeah, exactly. Isn't she adorable?
She is.
All right, so we're gonna say goodbye here to Apollo.
Apollo, I love
Apollo's
that name.
Yeah, great name, right?
Oh,
You see how easy?
Look at that.
There's that face.
Oh my goodness.
And then we have our last very fun. So,
Okay.
are you ready?
I'm
This
ready.
is Ruby.
All right,
Ruby.
Ruby.
Not
She's
bad,
trained
huh?
well, yes.
So, do you know what type of bird this is?
An ibis.
Yes, it is.
Is it a specific kind of ibis?
It is.
Okay, that I don't know.
Okay, the beautiful color kind of gives it away.
Okay.
Now, some people would say red, but it's a scarlet.
Scarlet.
Scarlet red,
Okay.
scarlet ibis. And they are a bird that you can find in this particular species in Central South America, down in the south.
Right.
But there's actually species of ibis in the United States as well, in Florida and places like that. So they are very common, and they're usually found around the shores, waterline, because of this beautiful bill that she has. If you can see her kind of putting her hand in there.
Now, it looks like a flamingo.
It does.
Does it get its color like a flamingo?
Similar, not necessarily. Now, the color that they get from the food that they eat, which is the beta carotene that they can get from the algae that they eat along the ocean and the algae, that does help to enhance their color.
Right.
Flamingos, on the other hand, they actually their feathers will change because of the food that they eat.
Sure.
These guys will be this color no matter what.
Wow.
But
beautiful.
they definitely get more enhanced when they get more of it.
Oh,
now,
sure.
let's see if he likes your head.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So if you would
Please be
please
serious now.
take a lesson from the sloth and only go to the restroom about once every 7 days, that would be wonderful.
That's really not what she's about. No, not at all.
All right. Well, I could use head scratching for.
Isn't it a great massage?
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, imagine her in the waters, kind of in the mud. That's what she loves to do. Kind of stir up all the water, get all the insects.
Now, is she wanting a treat right now? Is that why she?
Well, here, go ahead and put your hand up.
Okay.
A little high there. A little higher. There you go.
All right.
You're really
Well, that's only my face.
So this is all the fun stuff at SeaWorld when you come to SeaWorld summer nights. All different types of animal interactions that you're going to be able to see, plus all the wonderful shows that we have.
Absolutely.
We have a new dolphin show that's going to be premiering in the summertime. There's all the night shows. There's just so much fun to do.
There's a lot to do at the
Yes.
park, and I never saw the summer nights before, so we'll have to make a trip out to San Diego.
Yes, definitely. Come see Ruby again.
Absolutely. Jen, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, well, I've got very many creatures around here, and this is great. So if you have a chance, check it out. More information on the website at koolradio.com right here. Go ahead and click on the videos, and have fun out at SeaWorld. Go see them. It'll be fun.